Hello folks and welcome back to another Wise Game video. Today we're playing Battle for Azeroth, World of Warcraft, and what I'm going to be going over in this video is this quest that I understand quite a few people get stuck on. And that includes me. What happens is this NPC doesn't show up a lot of times. And this quest line is pretty important for this area or chapter of the game. The reason being is because it opens up flight paths or whatnot, and they will not open up until we actually complete this quest chain. Now the NPC involved with this, her name is called Lucille Waycrest, and she's the one that she's one of the main leaders here that gives us a lot of these quest chains for this area. Now I'm in Drusvar, and I'm in Aram Stand, or Aram Stand. That's where I'm located here. Now there's two areas on the world map that she can spawn at to hand in this quest. Now I've already completed this quest, and the quest is called If Bones Could Talk. So If Bones Could Talk is the quest that I understand myself and a few other players that I talked to actually did get stuck with her as far as spawning where we could hand it in. Now there might be a couple of reasons why. I did open up a ticket and a GM told me that I needed to do some of the quests up to this point for her to actually show up where we could hand this in. So we're going to try a couple of things here to see if we could actually get her to show up so we could hand in the quest. Down here we'll notice on the map there's a place called Falconhurst, and this flight path does not show up for me when I go there. So the flight master is not there, he phases out, and I found out one of the reasons why is because this flight path is connected with this quest chain. So that's why this is pretty important. Let's see if we could dive a little bit deeper into this. Now she'll either show up here or somewhere up around here. Sometimes she will show up. So we're going to head up to that area too and see if we have any luck with her showing up. So first of all, if she is over here, because I just did it on my warrior and everything worked fine on him. So she did show up. I handed in the quest, everything was good, and he got that flight path to activate also. So she's supposed to be in here where this desk is, and we see that she is not showing up for me. So it's definitely a phase issue, and I think it's got to do with because I skipped some of the parts of these quest lines. Now, as we're moving closer to the second spot that she could be at, we could see now that the question mark hand in now is showing up at that spot that I'm heading to. So let's head there and see if she shows up. Now, I had a player come out here and help me try to find her because he completed it, and he says he thought that she was down in this secret hidden passageway here behind this bookcase inside of this house that's located right here on the map of Drusvar. So I came down here, I looked everywhere, and I could not find her. So just not to waste any time, I'm not going to bother going down there. So I'm not really 100% sure where she would be standing. If we go right to the question mark, it should be right around here. And we could definitely see that she is not here. Now, what I'm going to try is if we open up the map again. Somebody had told me that it has to do with a quest called the Waycrest Manor, the Fallen Mother. I think that's the name of the quest. And it starts somewhere around here, where my cursor is. So it starts near this flight path called Colina, I believe is how you pronounce it. So I'm going to try going there and see if she's actually there with this other quest. So let's check that out first. So here we are, and this is just northwest a little bit of Aram Stand, and it's called Colleen. And this is the area right here. There's my icon right there, so that's where I landed. And this is exactly where the quest should be for us to start. But now we see that there is no quest here. So if I close the map, there is no quest here. There's nothing on my mini map. There's nothing on the world map to show that there's a quest here. This is where Wowhead's showing it. But if we look up north a little bit, we're going to see there's the quest. So let's head up there and see if that's actually her and the quest, because that should be Lucille that gives us that quest. And here we are. Now if we open up the map, we're going to see there we are. We're up north, right near the Manor, right here. And if we close the map, we're going to see, there she is, right here. Lucille Waycrest. Now I know the way that I have my camera set up right now, you're not seeing her name. So if I click on it, there it is right there. It says it right on it. Lucille Waycrest. So this is definitely the quest right here that I understand is supposed to make it now, where it's going to make If Bones Could Talk actually all kick in, where we can hand in that quest. So let's give it a shot. This explains why I never completed this quest, because it takes you into a dungeon now. So you have to go into Waycrest Manor, the actual dungeon now, to actually complete this quest. And I haven't been doing too many dungeon quests, so that's the reason why I probably never ever did this. So I'll probably have to jump into a looking for group and see if we could actually get this done. Alright, so here we are again, and I just cleared that dungeon. It was up here is where I got the quest for the dungeon. Waycrest Manor, you have to go in there, you got to do that one. So let's see if it worked now. Now I'm seeing 2 question marks now here, which is a good sign, plus it warped me here after leaving the dungeon. If Bones Could Talk, that one always showed for me here, as we seen earlier. So let's go inside now and see if it actually kicks in, and we're all good as far as that goes. So let's see. Psyched to see. Here she is, Lucille Waycrest, and there it is, If Bones Could Talk. So we got that done now. Complete quest. And then also the dungeon quest, which is Waycrest Manor, the Fallen Mother. So that worked for me. Now I read that a couple of other things worked for other people, different quest lines that they've done. As I said earlier, I did do it on my warrior, and for him I never had to do the dungeon. So you just never know, I guess, where the game leaves you off. So this is one way that should be able to help you. And again, it was a known bug from World of Warcraft. They actually posted it, a blue post, saying that this quest was known to be bugged where she did not show up. So maybe this will work for you. Now what I'm going to do next is I am going to mosey on down the trough here, and we're going to go down to Falconhurst, and I'm actually going to see now if anything's different with that Flight Master for me. See if I could actually get it to work now. And I recommend when you're out here, because we don't have flying yet, to use these glider kits, because these things really save a lot of time. Plus now that they upgraded the Flight Master's whistle too, so we've got a way of getting around that way. Now I'm just going to try to float down as far as I could with the glider kit. Should be able to make it all the way almost. Now if I can't use the flight, or the Flight Master does not show up for me yet, it might just because there may be a quest here now that I may have to do first for that to actually kick in. And it's still not kicking in for me. So basically, to wrap everything up, what actually worked for me was continuing on with the Waycrest Manor dungeon boss. So that's what worked for me, but like I said throughout the video, it seemed like different paths, different quests worked for other people. And again, it was a known bug at one time, but I think most of the times it's just because the quest line gets kind of broken up. Now, as I said on my warrior, he didn't have to do the dungeon. He just did the everyday quests for that area, and then eventually it also gave him the flight path guy to show up down at Falconhurst, where I still did not get that on my paladin, but hopefully there's just a quest floating around nearby in that area that should wrap that all up. So basically that's it, folks. I hope that this helped you. Comment down below. I want to see what worked for you. See if this worked for you. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And also sub up for more future videos covering World of Warcraft and other games. Until then, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.